Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris Army, and today we're jumping straight back into our colony here on RimWorld. Now, it's been a little while since I've played this, and since I've uploaded a video I got sidetracked with a few other things. You might see a few extra bits and pieces at the moment. We've walled off our food patch because, you know, animals were kind of in there and eating, and so I think that was the best case scenario there. Just keep that indoors, but without the roof, so it can still grow through the day. And we've got 6 bedrooms up, we've got some power up, got batteries, got plenty of food, we've killed a bunch of muffalo and other animals, so we're really starting to get things going there. Things are in their trade piles. We've got a few bits that I've assigned to my notes here, just to the south of us. So I'm quite happy with how we are right now as a colony. Now, I did just try and record a video and we lost about 5 minutes of footage, so I reset it, restarted, and as I'm about to press start, RimWorld's just ticking over in the background and we get raided by the night slicers. And for some reason my microphone was muted, so I just deleted that footage and we're jumping in now just after things have started. So we've got Dali here, who's a drifter, 22-year-old. He's in good health and he's got shooting, and it's a burning passion for shooting. Cold Tolerant Teetotaler. I think Dallas Crawford, aka Dali, is a fantastic person. And this drop pod, we're going to find out who's in that when that bursts open. This raid basically just dropped in on top of us, attacked straight away. I've got my knife fighters, Mommy and Slug, either side of the main door. I'm putting Passy here just in front of this door, just in case they try and cycle round. Unga has been over there picking up a pistol. Yeah, I believe I had over there. And Unga I'm actually going to set in the doorway right now. Psychically sensitive, slothful, but an optimist. I mean, asthma. Yeah, Kevin I'd probably kill. So let's take this chance to get Aya up. Fire at Kevin. And release the animals. And let's get everybody. No, don't let Dali go. Come on, guys. You can get him. You can get him. Please. Oh, they killed him. They killed him. Not what we wanted to see there. Sorry I went quiet there. I was just really thinking that we were gonna lose out on him. Oh, we got him, but I wanted him captured, so we're gonna strip and unforbid there. So what's that? A shorty steel shiv, and he's got some basic claws on him. Let's undraft you. Excellent. So undraft Hall of Medicine, undraft Hall of Meals. I'll undraft you, and you can strip him. Haul those. I'm back at home. We can now get Passy to come over and equip this pistol. And as soon as Passy's done that, we're going to have them haul these cloth pants back as well. Because we do have a few issues in terms of claws. I know not everybody's wearing a full set of claws. Right. Fine, you consume that. Then you have that. We need graves then, don't we? Really? So let's build some graves somewhere where it's not going to be an issue. I still don't know whether grizzly bears are going to be a real threat or not. So let's build some graves on the south side of this lake. Something you really shouldn't do in real life, but yeah, that's a nice configuration there for 10 graves. I like that. So we survived the raid, and we didn't really get too much done. I'm a little disappointed. I am a little disappointed. I really thought there that Dali could be one of the people who sort of who could really help us out. Look at him just go to work there, taking those muffalo down. And cooking. Always cooking. So, I think for this video, what are we going to try and get done then? I'm not sure there's too much of the new features to really see. I think we're going to have to keep mining out these areas as they get exposed. I want to make sure we've got enough steel to make all these geothermal generators that we're gonna have to grab. And I do know as well, I remember up here somewhere there is a building of some sort. So let me just deconstruct all of that. Bit more silver, bit more steel. See, I think things are progressing quite well. Rotting, okay. So storage, allow rotten, no. Where's the dumping stockpile? Critical there for that stuff, and critical for that. Just in case there's any overlaps, we'll get our criticals all in. There we go. So we should see those corpses hopefully getting moved out in the future. Okay. Now you can take it to the best stockpile, which is right next to you. So it looks like we're filling up here on meals. That's good, I guess. That's good. Right, one other thing then that we do want to look into again is having I think just there will be fine. And having wooden doors. Let's see. It's not really a door on that side, so we'll put a door out on that side. We're going to put some wooden floor throughout, and this is going to be probably our is that a good place? Yeah, that's a good enough place. That'll probably be our hospital wing. A nice little ward in there. Okay, so those get moved. That gets cut. Yeah, just 3 more bedrooms because we've only got 1 spare. If we did capture someone, we've got places to put them, but we really need to start looking at putting in a bit more as well. So let's see, furniture. So there's enough for 6 beds in here. We'll get those beds set up with Ancient Danger. Why is there Ancient Danger? Okay, so that might be a dangerous room then. That's interesting. I wonder what's in there. Well, we're not going to take that out just yet, but it's nice to know that there might be something interesting inside. Let's get a couple of wooden plant pots. Some lights, and I think that'll be enough there to get our bedrooms and our ward in operational shape. Oh, there we go. Already getting started on that, so might be wise to expand, or maybe just move all these in one. Keep everything in line and have room for that geothermal. I'm not sure it's got enough room right now, so that'll be interesting. What is that? Kibble? Oh, look at that, we made kibble. Don't remember asking for them to make kibble. That might have been through a trade. So yeah, things are just getting on in terms of expanding the facilities, and I think next up really is defenses. We've got a few of these guns just sort of, you know, over the place. We've got these 2 guarding up there. You can see we've got enough for them to cover most of our facility. But that's not going to be our main form of defense. It can't be, really. So we're going to set up some trap runs, I think, from here. Force them to come through. Let's see, where can I bottleneck them? Where can I force them to walk through traps? Ooh. Autosaving not responding. I do hope this is not a crash. I haven't had an issue so far with the new update on RimWorld. Although, yeah, normally autosaving doesn't take anywhere near this amount of time, so I'll be back when there's some pauses or when I figure out what's going on. Okay guys, I think that is back to normal. It took about a quarter of an hour to actually save that first time. Then 10 minutes for a manual save. I don't know why it locked up, but hopefully that should be behind us from this point on. So as I was saying, looking at where we can force people through, I mean, we could put a wall along here, block this off and put a long wall, put a long wall along here, and make them go through a trap run here, trap run there, close this gap up with a couple of walls, and that's quite a long way for a trap run. I'm not sure if I can do one there. Maybe just walls to block off things there. A couple of plasteel walls. That's going to take a lot of plasteel. But long term, that might be the best option. Plasteel here in a double or triple thick wall to stop them getting through. Same here. Same here as well. And then possibly the same in this spot. And another one round here, so that we can have a trap run there, or block this off and have a trap run here, trap run, and maybe a little bit of a trap run in there. I'm not sure, but the idea is to funnel them through to one point they think they can attack better than the others, and then of course when they try, well, that's when they've got to go through this run of traps, and you've got doors in these walls. Yeah, let me just... Actually, let me get a plan up. So, let's say that's your wall. The way a trap run would work is we'd funnel them in one side and then out the other. Now in this kind of area you could have a bunch of defences, couple of turrets, anything that'll kill them when they come through this end. They've got to enter through this end because everything else is blocked off by these triple plasteel walls. That's kind of how I like to do it. So really you're making sure they can only come in one direction, and they'll take the path of least resistance. But these here will be doorways, and just before the doorways will be a trap, and then I'd have a trap here, and I'd have more doorways there. You always leave like a little gap if you can either side, so when you forbid the trap you don't forbid the square next to it, but only one side. So when you're forbidding, I would like forbid those two. See, we're still in the plan tool for some reason. We're still in the plan tool even when I was doing that. But the idea is to create doorways on either side so your men can walk between the traps, your colonists can, and then they stand in the doorway and shoot. Now if they come around this way, they're getting shot out to this side of the doorways. If they manage to come through here and the traps don't kill them, or they kill some and even more pouring through on a really big raid, your men on these doorways, your colonists, are shooting them. You've also got colonists on these doorways shooting them. Your guys can run into safety and get into their killing positions here once they move close enough. So you're minimizing the risk to your colonists, and by the time they make it out of here, you've got turrets shooting, you've got your guys shooting, and when they flee, they've got to try and flee back up the same way and out. You send your guys out here to a doorway or two where you can actually just shoot them as they come out. You've got also the chance when they're coming here, you put your guys in these doorways and shoot them as they're going through. Any that make it out, you can put your guys in these places. So you make them come out and in this way type of thing, you curve it round. So when they come out here, you've got all these guys shooting as they're trying to run off. It's basically just setting up the biggest kill zone and funnel that you can. So I've only done it once or twice. I've seen a few other people have some big success with it. So it's something I want to try and figure out and just see. We did it before, but Boomalop, Boomalop, why Boomalop, why? Oh, no.
Microphone activated. Muted.
So area 1. Yeah, let's just... Animal area 1. So these are going to be indoors. Because I don't trust that Boomalop. I do not trust those Boomalops. So you're all in area 1. You're in animal area 1. And we're going to name these indoors. Okay then. Indoors. Okay. And we'll later use those areas as the trap run areas to make sure the animals don't go anywhere near the trap runs, and to make sure that the colonists don't go over the traps. So we got enough food, we can survive inside. Let's see. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I did not have that much. I did not have that much confidence. So there we are. Before that gets... Yeah, let's just do a bigger area. Come on guys, there's a fire. Like... Oh, you're all set to that, aren't you? You're all set to that, my bad. So, now we're unrestricted. Nice, that's always a good idea. What's this? Polar bear meat? We'll have some of that. We will indeed have some of that. Slug is getting his mine on there. Let's set up some new areas here for him then. Visitors? Gunsmith's Rock? Okay then, well, Emo, who is our warden? That would be Aya, who is... Okay, where's Aya? I didn't expect to have this much trouble finding her. There she is, of course she is. She's researching. She is always researching. Seems to be the thing that she loves to do the most. Basically because there's not much else for her to do. So we're going to try and get a trade going here. What do we got? Components would be nice. Medicine. Assault rifles. Ooh, I cannot afford that, can I? I'd have to give up all of my food, pretty much. Okay. It's an excellent assault rifle. And that would mean... that would put us in good position. We don't really need the components right now. There's a chance to get more off the map. Medicine, we got 36. I think that's pretty good. In fact, I'd be willing to give up the 3 there. And... yeah. So I'm guessing that would be our best deal right now. I mean, we might as well keep the kibble for the dog. We would gain ourselves an excellent assault rifle, which would be a marked improvement on our guns. We give up a little bit of medicine, but we've already got 33 in the stockpile. And we would lose just under half of our meals, but I've just asked them to stop doing all the meals and instead make up to 100. So that wouldn't be too bad. I wouldn't be too unhappy there. I think we'd have plenty of food. We've got a lot of meat and everything to actually make food out of. I'm just wondering, is it worth doing that, for example, where we give up all our food and we keep some of the silver for the next trader? Because food shouldn't be an issue. We should have enough food. We should have enough here. We got 3 food and that's nearly 75. So we should have 78 food when everything's cooked. Plus things, I believe. Yeah, some things are going to be growing. Plus we've got meat elsewhere. I think so. I think I can justify this. I believe I can justify this. Ooh, which is a big thing. So let's see, who is our best shooter? Aya's got a 10. And that's about it. So you're gonna get that. 6 in that. You get the survival rifle. So Unga, slug, Passy, and Momi. Well, I guess Passy, what have you got? An awful pistol. So let's go for an ancient pistol. In that case. Are you a hauler? You are a hauler. Yeah. Haul that and then you can build. So that's a decent trade. I think we've improved our weapons enough there. And if someone else does join, we do have a weapon, which would be pretty nice. So let's see. Allow rotten, no. And let's build ourselves over here a stockpile to allow, let's see, yeah, to have corpses set up. So they should get moved out now, all these corpses that are rotting. There goes Ungut. Start off. And that takes them away from our building. Pompey. Why is Pompey sleeping outdoors? Don't tell me I've not put back in sleeping spots. I'm going to have to turn autosave off. But yes, I think I forgot to put sleeping spots off, and I need to put some down for him. Okay, but let's put some of those in before I forget again. Furniture. Animal sleeping spots. Let's get them. Where do we want the animals to sleep? I'm not sure right now. They were here. And then I took them away. I think in the corridor. Inside the lights. That'll be a nice place for them. But this room's almost taken shape already. This room's almost taken shape. Just needs that outer wall. And a few bits and pieces done. The infirmary slash hospital ward is almost done. This room not so much, but really we're expanding our base outwards. We're surviving these raids, and we've got a brand new gun which should make things a bit more interesting going forward. So I'm fairly happy with that progress. Oh my god. I was just wrapping up there to say goodbye for it. Burn, 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 and a burn scar on his left eye. I hate scars, I hate scars. I'm not sure why everybody's there. Oh, those batteries. That sucks. Where are you going? You're going to go... Oh yes, because these aren't set up. Set as medical beds. So... the pair of you can go. Okay, Devil Strand, lovely. Okay, Devil Strand's been done. Let's go for... I really don't know what to go for here. Let's go for smithing. Okay, so Slug is fully healed. Is Mommy fully healed? Mommy is not. Rest until healed, you idiot. Wow. It took that long. So yeah, that's kind of where we're going to leave it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. Thankfully that wasn't a more serious incident, but that is something we've got to deal with, having batteries. It can come back and bite you a little bit. So you can see we're already moving up on the food, which is a good thing. So I'm happy with how things are going, and yeah, we'll be back soon with more bits and pieces. Oh no, human meat. Nope. We leave those alone. But yeah, more bits and pieces here with our tales from the RimWorld. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you come back for the next video and see how we expand. And what would you like to see me do? Like, I know I've got these plans for the trap runs and a few bits like that. I don't think we're anywhere near ready to explore this area and see what's in this ancient evil sort of room that we got those feelings of earlier. So apart from that, what would you like to see? And yeah, just let me know as well if you're playing RimWorld, and if so, how things are going for you. Because at the moment, this feels fairly similar to other versions of RimWorld. I haven't really felt that it doesn't feel like a different game, which I suppose is good. I don't really want to lose that feeling of RimWorld, which is kind of a nice survival and building aspect, and a little bit of danger thrown in, but not too much danger, not too much difficulty. I don't want the game to get overly complicated and difficult. I enjoy playing it as a relaxing sort of game and telling the stories of these colonists. They try and survive and ultimately escape from the planet. And I think the latest update adds in a few new things which add to that and don't take away. So tell me how you're finding the new update, if you are playing it, and if not, why. So until next time, guys, I've been Chris Orme. This has been RimWorld, and you all take care of yourselves.